Welcome everyone to the Everything Show, episode 600. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris L. What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Gloria?
What's up?
What's up, Ray?
I am Groot.
All right, so what do you got first, Chris?
Well, the preliminary reviews for Batman vs. Superman came out. I believe the premiere was tonight, the first showing of the movie. Thus far, all of them seem really positive. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, they're a little too positive. So to me, it sounds like it might just be people who were happy to be there, or DC fans who were not going to discredit the movie at all. Apparently, though, and since they're saying this in the reviews, it's not a spoiler because they're not allowed to have spoilers yet. The movie ends on apparently a huge cliffhanger.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So,
Sounds like Darkseid to me, but, you know, that's...
yeah.
Yow.
Now, the people that attended this premiere, was it free?
I don't think so. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I have no idea.
All right. So I guess that's good, right? I mean, that there's no negativity, no... Everybody liked it.
I don't know. I don't think there's been any negative reviews. I haven't seen them, but then again, I don't think they would publicize negative reviews. So...
Oh, so you think, in other words, that it's one-sided?
I think it's one-sided, and to tell you the truth, it wouldn't... I mean, this happens with a lot of movies that are big like this. They get preliminary reviews, and they're all very positive, usually. You know, Age of Ultron, I think, I saw some people comparing it to Age of Ultron that got really positive reviews at first, and then when the movie came out, it was positive, but then it started becoming mixed, as far as I remember.
Right.
Some of the reviews, at least one of them, said that it was better than Man of Steel. It was a lot better than Man of Steel. So I don't know. I was expecting this. I wasn't expecting them to come out and be like, this movie is garbage or anything like that. But I'm expecting this. I'm telling you, I'm expecting this movie to be very successful, despite what anybody says. And I think that. This is going to be our DC universe, for better or for worse.
What's up, Scott?
Nada.
We just said we're talking about Batman Superman, ain't we?
I figured as much.
Yeah, positive reviews at the moment after the first showing.
Listen, it would be a good thing if it is a good movie.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, we don't want, that's the thing. We don't want a negative movie where it's going to hurt the comic book industry and the cinematic universes, but I mean, so that's a good thing. That means that I'm not going to waste my money.
And plus, I'm not being rude. And hopefully, if it's a good movie, then they'll make more Batman and Superman movies again.
No, we don't want no Batman and Superman.
They're full steam ahead with Justice League after this. I'm telling you.
Yes,
full
Justice
steam
League
ahead.
1 and 2, and Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Wonder Woman. I'm more psyched about Aquaman. To me, I'd rather see Namor.
Namor, yeah.
Marvel, but still, to me, Namor has bigger draw than Aquaman.
And again, there's no competition, really. So it should technically. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess this is it this week. This is it.
I know some people are getting to see it as early as tomorrow.
Yeah.
Boo them.
Right. I mean, they're releasing it Thursday night, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. Which, technically, if I'm off on Friday, I could see it on Thursday night. So.
I'm going to probably have to wait till Monday or Tuesday to see it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work this.
I probably would go see it at midnight if I could. If I didn't have work the next day, then, but...
Well, we know a few people we might drive off work just to
as
watch
long
a
as
movie.
as long as Superman don't kill people, That's my biggest thing. I don't want him to kill people. I don't want him to be out of character. I don't want Batman to be out of character. I mean, you guys agree? I mean, what?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want Superman. Yeah, I don't want Batman to be like an idiot either.
Let's have him back to way, like they said. Let's give Batman back his balls. So.
What?
By the way, speaking about Ben Affleck, I'm talking now about the Daredevil TV series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up to episode 5, and I gotta say that the Punisher is un-effing believable.
Yeah, I got it.
Holy
Nice
Shane from Walking Dead, Jesus.
About it.
I can't take how effing good it is. It is amazing. Chris, have you seen it?
No.
Oh my God! It is
I'm gonna start
really
watching
good.
tonight or tomorrow since I'm off.
Listen, I was watching like up to episode 5 today, and because I saw episode 1 the other day, but I was a little sick yesterday. But then we started watching Damien, which I like that too. I saw the 2 episodes of Damien on it's right before, I think is it after Bates Motel? Or is it before Bates Motel? I think it's after Bates Motel, but Damien's a good show too. It's got Herschel in it. He's in that show. So that's fantastic. Barbara Hershey's in it. That's a really good show.
Gotta be good. I always thought she was a.
Yeah, it's got people from all the horror movies that have appeared in all these things, other than they had a picture of David Warner in like the first, because I guess he was in the first Omen, and they had permission to do that. So this is basically a sequel to Omen 1.
And let's not forget, our favorite second Doctor was in the original Omen as well.
Patrick Troughton, yeah.
Yeah, he got shot by the lightning rod.
So this is a sequel to the first Omen, and it's fantastic. Absolutely.
That's why Patrick Troughton just stuck with his day job of being a doctor. When he turned priest, he lost his life.
What's the matter, Gloria? You look upset.
Oh, no, I'm not upset.
Wake up!
It's a beautiful day.
It's episode 600. Wake up.
Here on the Everything Show.
It's because we were talking about Damien. We've got to wait till 666.
All right, everybody, liven up. Okay. All right. Now, what about Chris? There's this talk about Hawkeye. Wanting a Netflix show.
Sure.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna tell you. Absolutely. I'm gonna say, before I even know who Green Arrow was, because I'm a Marvel guy, I was a beyond huge Hawkeye fan. Mark Greenwald, when he used to write him and Mockingbird, and I bought the whole book where they got together, they met, and they got married, and the West Coast Avengers and everything. Huge Hawkeye fan, okay? This is a different Hawkeye for me, for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's not my Hawkeye. I'm not saying he's bad, but I absolutely would be 100% against Hawkeye having a Netflix show.
It won't last.
I'm so happy with Arrow, and I think that that's just a waste to put another Archer in a TV show. That would not be cool, and I don't think Marvel should do that.
They'd be stealing. You watch. They'd be
exactly
swiping some things from Arrow. Like, wait, didn't I see this from Arrow?
Right. I don't want. The way I think of Marvel, I like to think that they don't copy, but I don't want them to do that. I do not. Yeah.
I'd prefer a Black Widow one to an Hawkeye.
No, but I'm talking about Arrow and Hawkeye.
I know.
No, Hawkeye does not belong on a TV series, or let alone a movie. I'm not interested in that.
It'd be interesting, but he's more of like a.
He's coming from a fan.
Backup.
What, Gloria?
And that coming from a fan, right, Joe?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a massive Hawkeye fan. I mean, really.
Yeah.
And I but when it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'm still like the comic book character more than the movie character. I mean, this character is different. He has wife and he has tons of kids, and he's not any way, shape, or form married to like Mockingbird or connected to Mockingbird or whatever. So I'm not really feeling it 100% like I would the comic book, you know. But that being said, I would not be interested in a Hawkeye movie or a TV series on Netflix, and I think it would be a bad idea. But you guys tell me what your opinions are.
I would rather see a Lost in Space come to Netflix than Hawkeye.
Which it is.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
I think if you're going to do anything with Hawkeye, you do a TV special.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a 2-hour TV special where it's something like that. Expand on his character a little bit. Show us what he's doing in between, you know, leading up to Civil War maybe, or after that, whatever.
Well, why can't you just put him on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. then?
No, I don't. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has a bad rep. I wouldn't put him on there. I would just do something separate for him, and then that's it. No Netflix series, no movie, no running TV series. Just an hour and a half, 2-hour TV special, and I think that's it. I think then, you know, you could get something really good with him, expand upon him a little bit, and then that's it. Just move on.
I mean, I don't know if it's because I'm a massive fan of the character of Green Arrow because of the Arrow show, but I am totally against anything to do with Hawkeye reaching the TV at all. Honestly, I mean, I really feel that it's like when Zombieland tried to go to TV to try to capture the audience from The Walking Dead, and their own fan base said, absolutely not. We don't want this. And they canceled their own show because the fans canceled it after episode 1.
Look, I'd rather see this than Marvel's Most Wanted. I mean,
I would rather we just not have Marvel's Most Wanted.
Well, I mean, they're going to do it anyway, so they might as well do something else. I mean, honestly, that's what I think.
Marvel's Most Wanted is probably going to have 3 or 4 episodes. People are going to go, okay.
It's crap.
Yep.
Because these are secondhand characters. These are, I mean, I hate saying it. The people from Marvel's Most Wanted, they're not even full characters. They're second-bit characters who are trying to.
They don't know how to handle the secondary characters.
Uh-huh.
All right, James.
What's up, James?
Hey.
What's going on, bro?
I'm chilling in the bed, so I thought I'd come and check y'all out before I go to bed.
All right.
Ooh, he's got the lights off too.
You're in this.
Oh no.
You're in the 600th episode of the Everything Show.
So I'm coming in. I'm black on black.
You could do a series on secondary characters from the Marvel Universe. Like, you could do, I don't know, there's so much stuff that they could do with Marvel. You know? They could do, you know what they could do? I'll tell you what they could do. What they could do? ABC, The Night Stalkers. You have Blade. You have Werewolf by Night.
Yes.
You have all of them in it. You
Frankenstein.
reboot it that way on ABC at night. That's what you do. That's what you do. And then you could have Ghost Rider in there, and then you could do a big Midnight Suns. Big thing, like, you know how they're building up Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and Daredevil for Defenders? You could have the big thing with Night Stalkers and all that. They have that big crossover with Midnight Suns, with Ghost Rider, and this one and that one. They could do a big thing like that on ABC, the Night Stalkers.
Yeah. Yeah, because
come on, it's late hours so they can get past the family deal, because we know it's going to get dark and we know it's going to get a bit gruesome. And that way they can't say, well, my son, you had in the family hour. Well, we don't want it in the
I honestly, when it comes to the Netflix now, I am 100% for a Punisher Netflix show, as well as Ghost Rider. I think belongs on Netflix too. You know, I think it's working. I think that I only hope, you know what thing, I do want to see them as the Defenders, but I don't want to lose their shows. Like, I want to be able to see Daredevil Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Jessica Jones Season 2, 3, 4, and even Luke Cage, you know, and Iron Fist. I mean, I want to be able to see these in their own shows rather than Defenders.
Yeah, hero for hire. Yeah, I got you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
like in the 80s and so, they had the 2-hour movies on all the networks. If they want to do like the Hawkeye thing, do it that way. Come back and do like, here's a 2-hour movie special on Hawkeye. And do it that way. But
well, why don't they do the Hulk on TV?
Oh, yeah. I mean, because
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, let's reboot it
because Bill Bixby was going to do his third one was going to introduce the She-Hulk until
right. After
so they could
that's what happened.
Adapt that storyline for the Ruffalo one. They
had Death of the Incredible Hulk, and the whole plan was to film Rebirth of the Hulk because they showed that's what the whole purpose of having him die was to show that he can't die because he turns right into the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
So you think he's dead, and then they're going to bring him in the hospital, try to revive him. He's alive, but Bill Bixby died before they could film him, which is tragic.
Yeah,
because he was technically going to be alive.
Yeah, because they were going to do the whole thing where he was going to be possibly like talking through Hulk.
Right, then he's going to control him, and then She-Hulk was going to come into the place.
I know we ain't seen much of it yet, but would you in time like to see the Scarlet Witch TV series?
Not really.
Not
No.
really.
Mm.
Not at all.
I'm not of Sabrina or Charm.
I'm not happy that we're going to have Professor X's son series, Legion.
Oh
like
my God.
To me, having a series for Professor X's son is like having a series for the people that serve the superheroes food.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense.
What would they call it? Superhero servers?
Yeah, thank you. So, like, I'm not interested in that. You know? Just like I wouldn't be interested in an Aunt May movie.
Wow.
You know?
I mean, they already had that. It's called the Golden Girls.
They had plans for that.
They had plans for that because of Sally Fields. They were going to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. They were going to make her like a spy and stuff. Yeah, it was, yeah.
Then the geniuses, they go, like, when they were going to have Amazing Spider-Man 3 originally, they're like, all right, so, you know, Gwen's back, and they're like, well, what do you mean we killed her?
Well,
yeah, no, but the fans,
hold up.
What?
Hold up. So you saying Aunt May in S.H.I.E.L.D. or Aunt May like,
No.
No.
I mean with Agent Carter.
Hold on. First of all, originally, before Sony went crazy, before Amazing Spider-Man 3, they wanted to have expanded movies based on their characters, and they wanted to throw it out there where Aunt May was going to team up with all Peter Parker's girlfriends, which were all like superheroes, which would have been really weird, and they called it Shattered. They called it Shattered Glass or something like that. Stupid title, and it was supposed to be like this weird ass movie. That they scrapped that. Then they also decided, before they decided to reboot it, they said, "Oh, we're gonna have Amazing Spider-Man 3, and Gwen's gonna be in it." And then they're like, "Well, wait a minute, Gwen's dead. We killed her." Like, nah, you didn't. You just make it like it's a clone or something. Bring in Scarlet Spider. Bring in all this. They were gonna do that because fans were pissed off, you know. And they were like, "Well, maybe we can make a Spider-Gwen." They're like, "We can't even do that yet because that's like a totally far ahead."
Universe. That's a whole another universe.
So they were going to bring Gwen Stacy back, that a clone died, and the Jackal was going to appear in a movie, and they were thinking of that. Then they scrapped that idea, and they said, well, maybe we'll have, you know, him go against Kraven the Hunter. And then they totally scrapped the whole Andrew Garfield thing altogether, and they just went with this reboot thing. So.
Oh, Lord.
But these plans are all over the place, by the way. So, you know. It would never worked, anything that they've done. And the Sinister Six movie, they scrapped it because everybody was against the Sinister Six creating all the villains.
Mm-hmm.
So when your whole fan base says that sucks, they had no choice.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want...
That movie would have been a mess if they would have done a Sinister Six movie. Because, honestly, who are the Sinister Six going to fight? They don't have a villain. They're villains themselves.
Point. That was the whole point. They weren't going to fight anybody. They're going to build up and they're going to show. Yeah, you can't have a movie if there's no purpose.
So literally, that's not even a plot. Like that's just
the whole purpose is to fight Spider-Man, and then you have him in the movie and he kicks their ass. So I mean, what's the sense of that?
Lame.
There's lame is
It's
exactly.
not like the Suicide Squad where they could pull him away and say, you do this, otherwise that little bomb in the head.
Well, I gotta tell you, this Venom movie is gonna bomb. I'm gonna tell you right now, this Venom movie is gonna bomb because how could you create Venom without Spider-Man?
Yep.
Mm.
And this is gonna be the Fantastic Four of Venom, right there.
Unless
be,
only way
you know
they
what
can do
freaks
it.
me out about that?
What?
Is that if they're doing a Venom movie, right? Like Sony's doing it. Does that mean that we're not gonna get a Venom eventually in the Spider-Man Marvel movies now?
Probably
Because
not.
That is pathetic.
Probably not. Probably
You
not.
might get Carnage. You might get Carnage.
That's what I was about to say. If they can't do Venom, what if they jump right to Carnage? Like
First
no
of
Venom,
all-
just Carnage.
first
That would
of
be like
all,
what?
That can't be because Venom gave birth to Carnage.
I know, but think about it. If they wanted to, they could be like, it doesn't matter. We'll rewrite
That's
the origin.
horrible. Horrible.
We'll rewrite his origin. That'd be stupid. That'd be
First of all,
trash.
Carnage was like the Joker, basically.
Yeah.
That
Basically.
crazy, you know.
Plus, you got like the symbiote planet too, where they were all.
You know what they may do? They may be horrible. You know what they may do? They may make the Venom movie like a freaking alien movie.
Oh,
Where
God,
like
yes.
J. Jonah Jameson's son goes out into space because he's an astronaut,
Oh yeah.
and they have the
So instead of
whole.
picking up the moon rock that turns
They
him
go
into-
to this planet or they go to the moon. They're all attacked, and he brings it back, and then he crashes. And
Oh my gosh. You just gave me an idea with that. Right? They're doing a Venom movie, okay? So Venom's obviously the main character. Who's he gonna fight? There's all these like second-hand symbiote characters that'll probably be the villains in the movie, like Toxin.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and who are the other ones? It's Toxin. Is Slash one of them? I think
There was
Something
two
like that.
women,
Yeah.
and then eventually all the symbionts merged into one symbiont.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got some good ones.
Spider Carnage, even though that was different.
Right. That's just.
Anti Venom.
Yeah. Anti-Venom was because there was something left in Eddie Brock, like after the symbiote went, and Mr. Negative reversed it and became Venom, but reversed.
Yeah.
Anti-Venom.
Yeah, Anti-Venom.
That you made me think of that because I could see them like the astronauts are the ones that get the symbiotes on them, and like Eddie Brock obviously gets Venom somehow, and then like the others get Toxin and this.
But you know what they'll do? The whole movie would be a space movie.
Basically.
And then at the end, they all die except for J. Jonah Jameson's son. He's in the hospital, and you see the symbiote go, and you see a poster of Spider-Man, and the symbiote will look at the poster of Spider-Man and then form its own face like Venom, and that's how it ends. Meaning it'll probably go to Eddie Brock or Spider. We'll probably go to Spider-Man and then Eddie Brock, but that's the whole point. That's what they'll do in the Venom movie. The whole thing will be like a alien species, horrible, attack movie, space. And then it lands, and it's like, what the hell? This isn't Venom, because people are going to get confused. But that's the only way they could do it.
Yeah.
They best not be sending a bomb on it.
But they can't put the symbiote on anybody because he doesn't have Spider-Man's powers.
Yeah, it has to go through Spider-Man first because that's how the symbiote copies his abilities.
Yes.
Without Spider-Man, you're just basically a human being wearing the symbiote, and it enhances your human powers. But that wouldn't be enough to make you really dangerous unless, like, the symbiote gets a complete rewrite.
And the reason why Venom was more powerful than Spider-Man was because Eddie Brock, besides being a photographer, was a freaking bodybuilder.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was picture a bodybuilder.
And the symbiote pretty much helped him build himself up even more too.
Right, picture a bodybuilder.
It fed off of his natural hatred for Spider-Man because the symbiotes tap into your emotions. That's why Carnage, when it bonded to Cletus Cassidy, made him crazier because it amplified his insanity to like the nth level.
Right, picture a bodybuilder getting injected with the super soldier serum.
This makes
it's
it
like
all
magnified. It's magnified.
I'm telling you, it makes sense.
So it wouldn't work. I mean, that's the only thing they could do with Venom. And then people were going to leave the movie pissed because they're like, this is not Venom. I'm telling you, Chris, that's exactly what they're going to
No, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
They're gonna get pissed off, and they're gonna be like, "What is this?" And
It's
gonna be
stupid. Like they can't. It just doesn't make sense. Like you're missing the vital piece of the formula. It's the Venom symbiote plus Spider-Man minus Peter Parker plus Eddie Brock equals Venom. Now it's like symbiote plus Eddie Brock equals Venom. It doesn't work that way.
Because that's why Spider-Man couldn't sense Venom, because they were once.
Because the Venom symbiotes blocked out the spider sense because they were one at one point.
Yeah.
But an interesting fact. The Scarlet Spider, who was a clone of Peter Parker, went by the name of Ben Reilly, right? Yeah. Riley being Aunt May's maiden name, right?
Yep.
The spider sense completely worked on Scarlet Spider, and he was the one that kept advancing the webbing, that he is the first one to actually completely annihilate Venom. He shot a web ball in his mouth. He swallowed it and it exploded from the inside and knocked the whole freaking symbiote off of Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody was like, oh my God, that's the real Spider-Man. Because that's they try to play on your thing that, oh my God, is this the real Spider-Man or is it, with the clone thing? So because if Spider-Man's Spider-Sense actually worked in it, then he would be able to defeat Venom. But he had a hard time not having a Spider-Sense.
Yeah.
So that's why he was afraid. It was the first time ever that Spider-Man fought somebody that he was scared shitless. Because Venom, broke his wife's arm, almost killed, Aunt May, everything. He was, freaking out. And he was getting his ass handed to him half the time. Every time he beat him, he won by luck.
Anyway, though.
Yeah.
No, but every time he beat Venom, he beat him by luck. Because it was the bells and all that stuff, the sonic.
Some kind of vibration.
Sound.
Yeah.
Even Iron Man, there was a time that Iron Man fought Venom, and he had a hard time fighting Venom too.
Yeah. There was what do you call it? I'm trying to think what comic it was. Yeah, the Carnage tried to bond with Ben Reilly, so it was like Spider Carnage.
Mm-hmm.
But he got it off him. He was stronger. But Venom in other comics had tried to bond. He bonded with Scorpion. That was crazy, and then he tried to bond with other people too.
Well, they had a whole video game, Spider-Man Web of Shadows, where the whole game was about the symbiotes who were invading Earth, and you saw other heroes getting bonded to their own symbiotes. And I think the best one I saw was Wolverine.
Oh yes, because I saw
symbiote. Yeah.
Right. Those are just good video games. That's some good video games.
I'll tell you how they could bring. I can tell you how they could bring Venom to Earth. How about being part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, like land on a symbiote planet, one of them pick it up somehow and bring it back to the ship, and Star-Lord decides to go back to Earth to visit his family for a minute and bring it back then. But that'd be about the only way. At least be a decent movie.
That'd be cool. Or it escapes the collector's collection.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But they can't do it because it's Sony, not Marvel.
That's the bad thing about this deal, is that Sony can be like, no, we're gonna keep these guys for ourselves. Here, you can have all the B-level Spider-Man villains.
Yeah. I think with the Spider-Man deal, at any time, I think Sony could cut ties with this connection. I think, with the exception of Marvel has to have Spider-Man in their thing, but Sony could just say,
No.
I'm
sorry.
So what villains have we not seen in the Spider-Man movie so far?
Mysterio.
Hundreds.
We've seen Mysterio.
Mysterio, Scorpion,
Carnage,
Shocker,
Vulture.
The Beetle.
Yeah, and Vulture,
The real Rhino.
Yeah.
The real Rhino, definitely.
Or the Water.
Calypso.
Morbius.
Kraven the Hunter.
Magneto,
Carnage.
Yeah. I'm trying to say who else. That's about on time.
Hydro Man.
Hydro Man, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Morbius.
The Hobgoblin.
The Rose.
Yeah, the
Hobgoblin, the Demo Goblin, the Techno Goblin, Menace,
the Spider Slayers.
Yeah.
Queen Goblin.
Our Kingpin.
Kingpin. But he's Daredevil, but...
Well...
Yeah.
I mean, him and Spider-Man and Daredevil kind of share Kingpin.
First of all, he appeared in Spider-Man first.
Yeah.
So he's Spider-Man's villain forever, as far as I'm concerned. Even though Daredevil borrowed him.
Kingpin, Scott.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. You guys...
You know what I just thought of? Remember how there was that report a couple of months ago where they said that if for the new Spider-Man movie they would make a new enemy for him?
Oh, God.
I wonder if that's why. So that Sony can't be like, no. I wonder if they're making a whole new villain so Marvel can be like, this is ours. You have no control over it.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
But you watch, if they make them a new villain, try to tap into some of Marvel's villain critiques.
Yeah, like Tarantula or something.
Well, they have free reign, Sony, to use whatever Spider-Man villain they want.
Yeah.
That's part of the contracts. I think they even have a contract that if Marvel creates anybody, that's why they're not creating anybody in the comics. If they create anybody, they can put them in the movie. Even Spider-Man, they can put them in the movie if they want. That was the deal. Whatever they create in the future, I think Sony can take. So.
Or bring like Spider-Man 2099 or something.
That they should do a Spider-Man 2099.
That would be really interesting.
Totally. It wouldn't even interfere with it because it's so far in the future. You know, I could definitely see that happen.
I'm just getting bored of the Green Goblin storylines all the time.
Well, pretty much.
The thing is, though, we haven't really seen a good Green Goblin story in the movies yet.
Not at all.
Spider-Man 1 wasn't really the Green Goblin. It was kind of the Green Goblin, but it wasn't.
It was like Iron Man, Green Goblin.
Yeah,
was
and then obviously in Amazing Spider-Man 2, that was trash.
Even
that was
James
like
Franco
Donald
was
glider.
Like, James Franco's outfit looked like, you know...
He wasn't even a goblin. Like,
I don't know what it was.
A guy on a glider.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man.
They'll probably leave that alone for a while, hopefully.
Well, now let's get into Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
So, why don't you read that article, because that's big.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so
y'all ready
just
for...
possible spoiler warning. This is for episode 8. So apparently, Laura Dern's Star Wars character may have been revealed. So I'm just going to skip down here to this part of the article. It says, Dern's filming did not include scenes which were shot in Croatia over the past few weeks. Instead, she shot all of her work at Pinewood Studios in the United Kingdom on a set to build look like a medium to large size Resistance spaceship. The site adds that she seems to be playing a captain of a ragtag group of Resistance fighters who have seen plenty of battle. They have details of 2 of the scenes being shot, in which they say which one of the lines is, they are the last of the Resistance, with her stepping in for General Leia, who is receiving medical treatment after being severely injured. In the same scene, she and Poe Dameron share an antagonistic exchange. In the second scene, Poe and his team take over her ship, even holding her at gunpoint briefly. The site goes on to say that Episode 8 might pay more of a homage to the prequel films and themes due to a larger political story arc in play. They also say that this will be the first live-action Star Wars movie to ever feature scenes set on a beach.
Wow.
On a beach.
Wow.
Personally, I don't think any of this is true, to tell you the truth.
Wow.
And now it's over.
Saturday Night Live episode.
So, that's interesting. Leia's going to get severely hurt, possibly die on the table, maybe, or something, right?
Or that she turns out to be
another gal was talking. She was talking about how
Billy.
We were talking about how Luke might be the one that dies, and I said no.
Hey guys.
More that Leia might be the one that dies, and Luke may go the way
of the dark side,
way in which Yoda did.
What did you have to say, James?
Well, what if it turns out in the future that Leia might be Emperor Snoke, Supreme?
No.
You never know.
Leia?
What are you guys talking about?
James said that Leia might be Emperor Snow.
I don't think so.
She's severely injured. How bad is she injured?
I think that people would get up and walk out of the theater if that were true.
But was she time traveling then or something?
What do you mean?
Like Emperor Snoke? What do you say? Snoke? Is that what you're saying, James?
Yeah, I think he's the one behind the scenes pulling the strings along with the Emperor and everything else.
Leia?
You never know. I'm just
Why
saying.
would that be though? That would be like horrible.
That would be really bad.
A lot can happen in 30 years.
Yeah. What's up, Billy?
Not much.
Talking about Star Wars Episode 8.
I just got done watching Walking Dead.
Oh, you just did the show. What'd you think?
Oh boy. I wasn't expecting the death.
No.
I wasn't expecting.
What about
I wasn't expecting the death or the meal. No.
Yeah.
the
3 words.
Damn.
You got some nuts between your teeth. No.
Well, it's funny. That's actually a big change from the comics, because in the comics it was Abraham.
Yeah.
Abraham gets a pass.
I said I'm on the walking line. I said, when did Eugene transform into a dog?
I guess he needed kibbles and bits. You never know.
Yeah. So you're like, I gotta say, 45 minutes was just utter like nonsense, and then it started getting good.
Yeah, then Carol left.
45. Yeah, that was like such a shocking thing to me.
Hey, Billy, what do you think about the whole Carol leaving thing?
She ran out of cigarettes. I mean, she had to go, right?
I guess that makes sense, but I don't really care for it.
Smoked her last cigarette.
Yeah, no.
I feel like they just lost. I feel like they just lost a very good asset.
Carol wanted her to smoke e-cigarettes.
Now think about this now. Think about this. Negan's still out there.
Yeah.
What if Negan grabbed her?
I know. She probably said, I gotta do dishes. Fuck this.
I've done it for far too long.
I'd rather kill walkers now.
What if Carol bites it instead of Glenn?
She might.
I feel like that's what's going to happen.
They're going to find her.
I feel like it's either going to be Daryl or Carol.
What's that, Chris?
They're going to find her, and she's going to turn around and be like, I'm Negan. And we're all going to be like, what the fuck?
Be like Jim Carrey, I'm that.
Or a Mother Wolf.
What?
Then they just do like a series of flashbacks from each season connecting her to Negan's group.
Yeah. No, what's going to happen is that they're going to show her, and then she's going to go after Eugene and bite him in the balls.
Oh my God.
And then Superman shows up and he's super pissed and kills everyone.
And then she reaches into her purse and finds she's got a ticket to the plane.
and then Rick walks in expecting Michonne on the couch, but instead it's Pink on the couch.
Oh,
yes.
No, that sucks.
That's where he went. You're gonna miss it. Why are you gonna miss it?
Because that's the same day WrestleMania is on.
Oh God Almighty!
WrestleMania. This WrestleMania looks kind of bland.
Rick wants to WrestleMania with Michonne, doesn't he?
I'm sorry, I can't miss WrestleMania even for The Walking Dead.
Don't worry, Chris. We don't blame you.
Oh man, that was funny.
Just record it.
Yeah.
What if this right here happens on the season finale? Negan kidnaps Carol, kill her, bring her back, brings her back to Walker. They come rescue her and trying that she's gonna turn into a Walker.
No, Negan does the rock bottom on Carol, wins the WWE Championship.
Well, it was funny. It was funny because every Halloween now, every Halloween, WWE.com does this thing called WWE Zombies, where they show what would happen if like there was a zombie plague and the wrestlers got infected, right?
Oh my God.
And every wrestler gets infected, right? But then when it gets to the Undertaker, it says, obviously the Undertaker would be immune to the virus because he's already the dead man. So, like, everybody else is rotten, and he's the only one who's normal, and he's just like, whoa.
Does that mean he wrestles with zombies around him while the governor watches?
Well, I know he basically he burned Kane, so basically he's used to doing a bit of evil.
Yeah.
I thought the storyline was that Kane wasn't burned.
Well, now he's the, he works for the company, so,
Yeah, also, I was spoiled, by the way, with Eugene's moment, because my friend texted me and he just goes, "Guys, did you see Eugene's mouth full of dick?" And I was like, what?
You just exploded there.
He got shot for it, though.
Oh, man.
I'm just happy Daryl has his bike and crossbow back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is not the walking cast, I'm assuming, so let's change it.
Well,
you better believe. Crossbow.
Believe.
Oh, well, Dallas is the calls on Lincoln.
All right,
so what were we talking about before?
Star Wars. Go back to Star Wars.
Snoke is Plagueis.
You think so?
Yeah, I was talking.
That would be nice.
I was talking to Chris about it. We were talking about the immortality theory and how each Sith's name seems to, take on. Each Sith has personality traits of what their name is, and so Plagueis, Plague, he's been living like a plague of immortality throughout time in different bodies, and Snoke just happens to be like his newest form.
So he's a virus.
Because apparently they did that in the books, Chris.
Yeah, they did it in the Tenebrous way, which is not canon anymore.
But it's still possible that they would pull from it, because they have pulled from other things. Well,
literally, the reason that Darth Tenebrous, who was Plagueis' master, the reason he gave Plagueis that name was because he knew Plagueis was talented in manipulating midichlorians, and he fed him the idea that there would be a chosen one who would bring balance to the Force, but he believed that the chosen one would be created unnaturally through the manipulation of midichlorians, because that way you could make them have an unnatural amount of midichlorians. And he knew that eventually Plagueis would betray him, try to make this chosen one, and when he did, Tenebrous would somehow take over his body. But the twist is Plagueis knew he was doing this, so he kind of let it all play, and then when the time came, he killed Tenebrous in a way that he could never come back.
Chosen one? I didn't know Ash Ketchum was in this.
Ash isn't the chosen one. He's the frozen one. Bad Pokemon humor. But,
I like it.
Pokemon, okay. Lord.
He's the loose one.
Protect the world from devastation.
So,
of truth and love.
I personally think that you're not too far off with that idea, Billy. I think that he very well could be Plagueis, and we're just all the puppets in J.J. Abrams' story.
He's extending his reach to the stars above.
All right, Team Rocket.
And then he's going to send out Meowth and Payday, everyone.
Meowth, that's right. Yeah, right.
So Meowth.
Why does Meowth evolve? Someone explain this to me.
Why did it evolve?
Wait, well, can't they refuse
a Thunderstone to evolve Pikachu?
No, because remember there was an episode where Bulbasaur refused to evolve.
Yeah, I know. That was BS. Basically, he hit the B button on the PlayStation or
yeah.
on the PlayStation.
Mewtwo was the best movie, I have to say. But.
Wait, what?
Mewtwo was the best movie I have.
I like the one with Luigi as well.
Because Dan Green voiced Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
So anyway, what else?
Any Star Trek news? Anything?
Team Rocket's got on the ship.
Yeah, Joe.
Nothing really with Star Trek.
Anything you want to rub in my face, Joe?
What?
Is there anything with Star Trek you want to rub in my face? With positivity?
Yeah, when did I ever rub a positive thing in anybody? Give me a break.
I don't mind. I like positivity.
I think enough things have been rubbed into people's faces tonight with the water.
That was
Yeah.
Well, Eugene like Gruff the Crime Dog. You taking a bite
I think we've all
get that guy a toothpick.
I think we've all.
Was the hot dog bun.
Yeah, I think.
They had hot dogs. You saw that? They got a hot dog stand because of that.
I think.
That was so funny.
I think we've been off more than we can chew.
Abraham had the
I think
best
a few
line.
people over in Walking Dead did too.
Billy, what was the line? What was the line that Abraham said about you tried to grab your turd with your clean hand or something like that?
No, Joe. It's like trying to pick up a turd on the clean end.
Oh,
and there's no clean end on a turd.
Right. That's funny. Yeah.
His one-liners, his little sayings.
What did he say about?
I'm gonna allow you to apologize.
This is gonna be cheating.
That was the best. That was the best. And he's like, what did he say about the whole thing? He's like, I got it. That was great. I loved it.
Well, apparently Eugene don't grow the pair, but he's trying to bite somebody else's pair off.
That's right. Now he's got a pair right in his.
Dude, Tara's never gonna get her freaking orange crush.
Nope.
No. At least I didn't have it sticking up, but otherwise it would have been more painful.
Dude, Negan's gonna kill Tara and then have a soda, and it's gonna be orange crush.
You know, why couldn't she at least drink the soda?
You know.
I don't know.
And why did Daryl go back and get the sodas? Because I saw him off camera for a little bit.
Maybe
I would have grabbed the sodas.
Maybe that's it.
What?
It's zombie juice.
Orange Crush is the key. It's the cure. That's why it's all gone.
Orange Crush is the cure for walkers.
Eugene's gonna be manufacturing bullets, but while at the same time finding the actual cure for Orange Crush.
That night, we got food. And I said, I'm in the mood for Orange Crush. And we got it. And we're eating it, and I'm like drinking the Orange Crush. When I see them get the Orange Crush, I'm like, how great is this? That's just a coincidence.
Think about it, okay? Right? You're all laughing at my Orange Crush theory right now, right? But who did they meet on the way to get the Orange Crush? They met Jesus. They found Jesus through the Orange Crush.
Jesus. That's right.
I'll accept my apologies now. Thank you very much.
That's right. Listen, in this one case, maybe soda's good for you.
Could be.
Maybe it reverses the effects of the. And all these people drink water, so they just.
Yeah. You know. Well, Eugene doesn't. He drinks balls.
I wonder if anybody's mad that they killed the lesbian character.
Oh, don't say that.
No, there probably are people that are upset about that.
They could make Jesus gay.
Oh, good God Almighty.
Hey, look! Something that's not gonna happen!
Well, that's bad, though. Denise's first day outside, she get killed.
Well, how stupid was that?
Yeah, that's so terrible. Yeah.
The moment I saw her go for the cooler, I'm like, oh, she's done. I was like, you notice how Daryl said, I'm not going on the tracks, like it was bad luck? And then he decided, I'm going to go on the tracks anyway. Right, because that was because of Sanctuary. That's why he was afraid not to go on the tracks. Like,
I expected him to just
bad things happen on there.
Feels like season 4.
That was bad things. Like it was taboo to go on the tracks because of Sanctuary. So, you know, she had to get that soda, and she never even got to drink it. That was the thing that sucks.
Yep.
So I guess there'll never be a Daryl and a Carol now. So,
where'd Scott go?
Maybe.
He wanted to shave his beard off.
You need to, James. You need to watch our podcast we did of it because I had a theory.
Yeah, that's actually quite a good theory.
The speech that Denise gave Rosita and Daryl said about how she should have went with Tara. She should have told her she loved her, but now she doesn't know she'll get a chance to stuff. And it's like.
Well, come season finale, though.
On,
Come season finale, I found my thrill because I got a.
Dude, I was not expecting that at all, though, because she stood up for herself and everything, and I was like, "Out, girl! I see you! I see you! Okay."
Yeah, arrow to the eye.
You're not seeing me anymore, but I see you.
I'll catch somebody on the Talking Dead.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Okay. I like how somebody on The Walking Dead said that they should use Denise's eye and give it to Carl.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I love how
Oh,
Carl's been shot in the chest and the eye, and still lives after the eye.
And yeah, Denise gets shot in the eye and dies.
Yeah, but it went a little
you ever
kind of
notice?
Yeah.
Now think about this. Now you ever notice?
Went through the brain.
The moral compass of the show always dies. You ever notice that? Right. Whoever's the moral compass of the show dies.
Yep. Yeah, anytime you get character development, unless you're like one of the main peeps from season 1, you're dead.
Basically, you have to strive to be the biggest dick in the show.
That's easy. Just ask Eugene.
Well, yeah.
You might get nicked or sidelined like Carl, but...
And Rick done turned into Shane.
I really hope they don't kill Eugene, though. Eugene's my favorite character.
He's so funny.
I love Eugene.
Remember, nobody's safe in Walking Dead.
Don't say that, Billy.
He is totally the comic relief.
I think it's combined. I think it's combined with the fact that I like his character, but I also met the actor in real life, and the actor's like the coolest dude ever. So
is he under your covers now?
Yeah. Yeah, he's biting away right now.
Oh.
Let's go, Scott. Put it this way, Scott. Billy's hiding Eugene under his covers and he's biting away at him.
Yeah, apparently.
So basically, Eugene used Crunch. It's not very effective. Either that or Billy has the sturdy ability.
But, No, Eugene used bite.
What did I miss? What just happened?
Middle of.
What just happened?
Well, I was
Billy hiding Eugene under his covers.
I was talking about how I liked how Eugene was my favorite character, and that I met the actor.
Yeah.
And then Ray assumed that he was under my covers, and then I said, yeah, he's biting away.
What did you say,
This is what happens when the host leaves.
From now on out.
Oh, man.
From now on out.
Don't spit that out.
Pac-Man.
What did you say?
From now on out, Eugene's name is Pac-Man because he waka waka waka.
Wow.
I feel like that something happens when I get in here.
That fruit.
Okay, next topic.
What did you
Topic wonders how Billy can fool Eugene.
The Walking Dead!
I know that made Billy
I
go.
can't wait to the next episode. I can't wait to the next episode. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Jesus. Don't do that.
You know what's funny? You know what's hysterical to me? You know how they're trying to get ready? They think that Negan thing is done, right? Because he thinks he killed Negan. So he's going to use all the ammo and everybody is going to be expendable to save Carol. How crazy is that? He's like, we're going to go get her back. Get the gang ready. And say, everybody's like coming just to get Carol. Everybody. It's like the hell with Alexandria, the hell with this, the hell with what's up.
If you guys don't remember, here's our wedding photo.
Nice. That's awesome.
Okay, wow. Okay.
That's nice, man.
You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna find Carol in a convenience store, and she's gonna be like, "I just went to get cigarettes. Who's watching the? Who's watching
the? Yeah."
And then they're gonna get back, and there's gonna be a big banner that says Negan was here for the lulz, and Rick's gonna be like, "Oh!"
Yeah.
I wonder though if they kill Carol, how pissed people will be that she never got with Daryl.
Yeah, the savior.
Well, Chris had a theory on that. What was it, Chris, that you thought more as a mother-son relationship, weren't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't really want to see Daryl and Carol get together because I think that's kind of weird. But that's just me, you know.
I know. I'm just saying those people.
First of all, they would never show anything. They would show them kiss, and then you would see, all right, leave your imagination to what happened. Right.
But
basically what Eugene did it to Dwight, except less violent.
No, basically what Rick done with Michonne.
Yeah.
No. I wouldn't care if we didn't see. I mean, I'm not the type that wants to see that. I just want to have them kissed at least once.
Oh my gosh. They're kissing, and then all of a sudden, 2-for-1 Negan. Double swap!
Oh my goodness.
Double. Oh, wow.
Double kill.
Eugene gonna hook up with Rosita already, though.
Flawless victory.
I called it about Rosita.
Negan uses double slap.
I noticed a lot of black love on The Walking Dead because Abraham done got with Sasha. Rick done got with Michonne.
I told you all the black people hate is going to Civil War because they're gonna kill War Machine.
War Machine is gonna die.
Well, so you see I probably not, but see Black Panther shows up. It's like, oh, you can't have another brother. Gone.
That's fine, you know. Rosita is all mine.
Really?
I mean,
really?
What are you talking about, Lily?
And I thought I was bad.
Go to the can.
Hold on now, you got Falcon there.
Really, go get the orange crush.
Billy, go pay some attention to Eugene there, okay? And just stop.
That's it. You have the
Yeah,
Falcon.
I know. I'll just
Machine,
yeah, Billy.
You have Black Panther. You have Samuel L. Jackson and Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Yo, Samuel L. Jackson lost an eye too. Maybe he'll be in The Walking Dead.
No.
They should show all of them going to buy eye patches at the same time, like Nick Fury, the governor. And,
Yeah, eye patches are cool. Eye patches are cool.
Eugene bit out blue Nick Fury's eye.
All right, gang. It is 1:01 in the morning, so that means.
I gotta work in the morning, so it's time for me to.
Yo, I gotta work, so we all gotta go to work. So good night, guys. Thank you for the 600th episode. Thank you, everyone who's made this show.
600! I made it!
Yeah.
What?
We made it!
Remember we had an arrow to the eye. And,
We also wait. We also keep in mind we are also going to have an anniversary of the Real Beans Cast 800. Soon as this news breaks about the companion.
Ooh.
Probably tomorrow. I'm hoping.
Oh, is it a blonde chick?
No, I've not heard anything over here.
We'll see, Gloria. Doctor.
Doctor alert! Doctor alert!
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We can't reveal our sources.
Shut up.
Watch it, otherwise we'll send Glenn there to look after you.
All right. So on that note, we'll have a Real Beans Cast as soon as the news breaks. The new companion. It's been fantastic that the Everything Show has reached its 600th milestone. Maybe we have 600 more and more and more and more. Yeah. So thank you very much.
And stay classy, everyone.
That's right. Take care. Bye for now.